She smiles and goes, "That's nice, dearie."
Well, thank you
That's
for
nice
your
and
time.
what?
And thank you for the help. I will be going now.
Kisam?
Kisam, yes.
Kisam? Queso?
Close enough.
And Sildar, you said you guys are going to go talk to the proprietor of the inn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing. If you want to try to persuade him, if you're trying to, like, get some information from him, or what is it exactly you're trying to do? Just approach him in a friendly manner. You can tell he's a little peeved.
I'd like to go up to him and, first of all, apologize for my comrade's actions earlier. It's been a long, stressful couple of days, and kind of make some
chair next time.
Make shut the fuck up. Make some amends and things like that. And I'd also like to ask about like local rumors. So I don't know if that would be like a persuasion check or not. I assume it is because it's information.
Sure. You said you were backing him up, Sildar. Were you going to do anything?
Yes. I can roll for the persuasion with my sweet talk.
Are you saying anything? What are you saying, or what are you doing?
Just checking if you heard anything lately. Especially something about my dear friend Yarno.
Who?
The wizard, you fucking idiot.
So what you can do is you can actually help someone make a skill check if you use the help action. You just need to basically come up with a creative way that you would help them do this. So how would Sildar help Kisam make a persuasion check?
By trying to sweet talk the bartender that to just ignore the rest of the party, that they're like the bad deal, the bad part of the party.
You could like introduce me as like, hey, this guy's okay. He saved my life.
Yeah.
He's not
He's okay.
Shithead. Just
Cool.
this guy.
He is totally okay.
So with Sildar kind of backing up and being like a character witness and being like, yeah, those other guys are, there's some bad hombres.
They're the own part of the party.
You can make a persuasion check now with advantage.
Okay. How do I do
You just-
advantage on this?
That was it, because with advantage
that-
you use the
okay.
higher of the two.
Okay.
So you got a 12.
Shit.
Wait, did you fail or succeed?
You don't know. You don't know what the difficulty is, but he does. He kind of, like I said, he furrows his brow a little bit and looks a little angry, and it seems like he's kind of deflecting the question and says, "I don't really know about anything going on right now, and I know I got a broken table I need to tend to, and now your friends over there took up another table, and I have other people I could be serving." He says, "If you want to talk and know what's going on, maybe go find my loudmouth wife." And he goes into the back kitchen and walks away.
Okay, so do we know which one she is? Soda, do you know what his wife looks like?
You do.
I apparently do.
Okay, Soda, which one is his wife?
That is information I do not have.
I understand that they hit you in the head in the cave a few times, but I need you to, really think, because this is important.
As you watch Toblin storm off into the kitchen, you actually see her back there, getting some food ready and, just preparing some stuff in the back.
Like in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Thank you, Omnius DM.
Can we go back to Soda? Is that, allowed? Do they let people
the
in
counter.
the kitchen?
Hop the counter and get back
No,
there.
no.
I'm gonna stay right here and wait.
No.
I'm going to take up a defensive posture to keep Drake from hopping the counter and murdering the bartender's wife.
I ain't doing shit. I'm
Fucking
chilling.
kill yourself, you fucking...
While you're debating
Fuck.
that, she comes out carrying her plates and passes by, and it's like, "Oh, Sildar, I haven't seen you in a while." Comes and says hi and greets everyone, gives him a hug.
Oh, I hug her back. Awkwardly.
And then she explains, "Oh, it's been a while since you've been out. I've got so much gossip for you. Hey, check it out." And then she tells you, "Did you know that a man by the name of Dendrar, the local woodcarver, he stood up to the local gang around here recently, about 10 days ago."
Oh my.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
And then when they came, and then after she was speaking up, or he was speaking up against them, they came back to his shop, leered at his wife, and said some mean words, and they exchanged some seems some vulgarities. And
That's
then
pretty rude.
they broke in and murdered him.
Oh, oh shit.
He sounded like a good person. I'm sorry for the town's loss.
Several townsfolk saw it happen, and they did nothing to stop it.
Oh.
The
no.
gang, the cactus bunch. No, I'm kidding. It's a real gang, by the way. The Red Brands grabbed his body.
What did I miss?
And the wife who saw it and his son and daughter have all gone missing.
Oh no.
Abdul just walks out of the
I guess
bathroom.
we'll have to search for them later.
That's true, Soda. We definitely should help.
Should help them find the
A
lost
little boy
wife-
comes running out
children.
from the kitchen too, and he comes running up to the woman you're speaking to, saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy!" And she's like, he's trying to get her attention. He's like, "Did you hear about?" And she goes, "Shh, shh, shh. Quiet, young one. I'm trying to talk to the adults." And he's, "No, Mom, I want to tell you. I heard about something in the woods I was playing with." And then she silences him.
Oh, fuck.
Something of wood
Silence.
thing.
Oh.
Well, you're not there,
Something-
Manny. This is just for Sildar and.
Oh, so something in the woods.
I can't remember your character's pronounced.
Okay,
What
so
were
it's
you saying,
fine.
PD?
So there's something in the woods you want us to look at as well, I guess.
The little boy says he was playing with a friend of his when his friend found the secret tunnel in the woods. But then
Oh
some
my.
people came out from the other end of it and almost grabbed him and they ran away.
Oh shit.
That was a smart thing to do, young one.
Never walk close to places in the woods unsupervised.
Also don't do that, it's bad.
Always have an adult in close range.
Also, don't do drugs.
He says, "Go pound sand, Uncle Sildar," and runs off.
You
That's
too.
kids sure are lovely.
Go fuck yourself, Uncle.
Can I roll an intimidation check to just get him to don't do that shit again?
I'm run a strength check on his neck.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
I would like to ask Mrs. Bartender, like, does she know, I guess, about rumors about stories from travelers, I guess. I don't know how to phrase this, so I'm going to third person.
No, it's fine. You can always describe what you're saying or what you're doing. You don't actually have to say it in the first person.
Like, I want to ask her, like, if there's any, like, adventures that have come through and talked about, like, you know, weapons and that type of things that they've maybe found or stories they've heard of, legends, that type of stuff. Because, like, a bird would, you know, get those kind of stories.
What's the hot gossip?
She says that she doesn't know anything. She doesn't like the gossip, but
Oh,
and she
that's
kind of
understandable.
says like, but I will say one of the gossipy barmaids that we hired here, she used to be an adventurer, and she might know something about that. And she points over at one of the women who's been actually like served the drinks to you initially.
Oh,
I
thank
guess
you.
we'll ask her. Thanks for the information.
I'm just
And
gonna
sorry
stand
for
on
the
her
table.
serving tray.
Hey, can I just say I had a really good shit?
Thanks.
You hear
bitch.
Toblin in the back saying that's going to cost 5 gold.
Oh,
ain't paying shit.
I'll pay that.
What,
Do you
the
pay that?
information or the table?
Yes, I pay that.
The table.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're like, sorry about the table, and he's like, that'll be 5 gold.
Can I
I-
just cast
I-
a minor illusion to
I
prevent-
dropped 5 gold on the counter.
No, PD. Let me cast an illusion where I
No,
drop
you're
5
not even
gold.
here, Vanny. You're outside. You can't even hear anything.
Oh my
Funny
god.
just makes random. Hey guys, look at this 5 gold I randomly conjured.
Did
Oh
he do
no!
I didn't pick the spell for nothing.
That's Vanny, like outside of the bar. You can just hear the MLG horn in the bushes as he practices minor illusion.
Yes, I paid him 5 gold just.
Please let me use my fucking spells.
You choose to be
can you sit in
outside.
the fucking bush like a good wizard fucking
You know,
counselor?
I should have.
Go drown in the soup or
completely.
something.
Yeah, that's him like outside. Can you make it like muffled?
Completely out of character, but I wish I took the conjure water fucking cantrip that I had for cleric just so I could put it over his fucking face so he drowns.
Waterboard him.
Waterboarding all that long.
Oh fuck! I'm taking that next level by the way.
Boy, you ain't sleeping tonight.
Just waterboarded with a pillow.
It's gonna sleep ever.
Where should we go sleep?
So I'm gonna walk up to this barmaid, I guess, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, the wife of the owner of this bar said you used to be an adventurer." This is what happens every time I talk to women.
Oh. She sees you and looks and says, "Oh, Mrs. Toblin, she misheard me. I'm not the adventurer, but I do know someone who is." And she kind of smiles at you and says, "I'd be willing to tell you. There's a woman here in town.
Fuck. Sorry.
She goes by the name of actually, is that a woman's name? Let's find out."
Okay.
Thanks, DM. Your fucking binary genders.
He's just nice. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hang on, maybe it's not a woman. Maybe it's not a man at all.
Maybe it's a goblin. Makes you think.
A goblin named Toblin.
Maybe a half-orc dragonkin, you know?
Maybe it's a cat that stole the pipe.
Oh, there's a pronoun. Okay, I had to get like the whole paragraph in. She says that she knows a person who lives in town who's a retired adventurer. He lives in one of the orchards to the northwest of the town. A man by the name of Darren Edermath. He's a fat, silver-haired half-elf.
Oh. Okay, thank you very much for that information.
Thank you for the information. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Sorry about the table, by the way.
That'll be another 5 gold.
Toblin in the back yells, "Yeah, thanks for the 5 gold."
Fucking
Sucker.
At this point, they're starting to wrap up, food services and everything, and Toblin comes by and asks Sildar if you guys will be planning on renting a room for the night, making accommodations.
I guess we will.
Or try not to destroy the bed.
But I'm only gonna pay for us 3 that are not the rowdy bunch.
Man, Soto, you're such a nice guy. I'm so
Can't
glad we
guarantee you
rescued
any
you.
promises if your
It'll-
mom's in town, you know.
It'll be 1 gold for 3 people, and it seems that Ivor has wandered off again.
That's unfortunate.
Woo!
What a shame.
My gold supply is diminishing.
Shouldn't have broke that table.
I wonder who did.
Was it me?
It makes you think sometimes.
It
You
ain't
know?
me such playing.
It ain't me right there.
That's
It ain't me air horn edition.
fucking Michael Casserole.
He's like,
I
did he
I don't
conjure
understand
a
why-
fucking? Did he
Why
conjure a monster
didn't
truck?
you? Why didn't you let me cast like?
Because you aren't inside the building.
Just let me cast minor illusions so you can pretend you're
Okay,
getting gold.
okay. Michael. Cast it right now. This is your chance to impress us with your magic abilities. Use
No,
it.
we don't need it now.
No,
Oh my
no, I
God.
want to see you use your magic. I want to see
Well,
that
thanks,
amazing
man.
elven magic. Show me your powers.
Alright, I cast minor illusion and summon oven in front of string. I mean
Okay.
Kazan. By the way, these things are like not real, so you can pass through them.
They're not real.
Okay, so... Wow, Michael, that's a really cool device. What does it do?
It's a.
Wait, what's happening?
I've never seen this metal box with all these instruments. What does it do? We don't have this where I come from.
Oh boy.
Is this some elven technology?
Yes,
I've never
this
seen
is
this.
elven technology.
What do you elves do with it?
We put disobedient people in them.
Oh, that's actually really rude. Why would you
It was
hurt
invented,
your fellow
invented
elf
by a
like that?
man with a mustache.
Why would you do that? That's so hateful. I don't. Is this why you left your people? Because of all this hate and bigotry?
What?
Is that why? Because you had all these people being pushed into this metal box
How
of
is
hatred
that,
and pain?
How is that being a bigot?
Well, I mean, it sounds like that you just put people you don't like into this box of bad things, and that seems really unpleasant. Really, like you're discriminating.